Here we go again. Still working with our is over of equals percent over 100. On the first day, is was missing. On the second day, of was missing. Today, it's going to be percent. The 100 can never go missing. It's 100. So let's do two of these together before I have you just try the last four. Our setup is still the same. What percent, so I don't know the percent, of 58 is 54? That's the hard part. Once you have this, with a calculator in hand, solving proportions, piece of cake. Cross products. 54 times 100 is 5400. 58 times x is 58x. Dividing both sides of this by 58 to get our final answer, with the calculator's help, and a little bit of rounding, we're going to have 93.10 is equal to x. Because I asked you to give me 2 decimal places in your answers, you are expected to write down this 0. Even though 93.1 and 93.10 have the same value, putting on that 0, showing me that 0, shows me that you are rounding to 2 decimal places, and it just so happens that that spot was a 0. If you don't put the 0 on there, you're telling me the answer is 93.1 exactly, and that's not true. So 2 decimal places. Don't cheat me out of my decimal places. Number 14. So get our setup here. 50 is what percent of 40? Cross products are 5,000 and 40x. When we divide both sides of this by 40, we actually get a nice, neat whole number. 125 equals x. And as always, I invite you to pause and try the last 4 for today, and then come back and see how you did. 15 is what percent of 42? Our cross products are going to be 4,200 and 15x. And when we divide both sides by 15, we get another nice whole number answer of 280. What percent of 31 is 66? Cross products will be 6,600 and 31x. When we divide both sides by 31, we do not get a nice answer, so rounding it properly, we get 212.90. What percent of 66 is 42.6? Cross products are 4,260 and 66x. And when we divide 4,260 by 66, we get a final answer of 64.55. We're rounding. Now, yes, when you're looking at this in your calculator, you might say, hey, that looks like it repeats. It does, but our directions are going to say 2 decimal places done. So we are going to just round it at 2 decimal places and call it a day. Finally, for number 18, what percent of 47 is 35? So our cross products are 3,500 and 47x. When we divide both sides by 47, it's not going to be pretty, but we can round it. Oops, helps if I write the right number. We get ourselves 74.47 when we round properly.